Hey, welcome to the third episode of The Making of Rostering. My third guest on this series is Greta.
Hi everybody, Greta. I'm a product designer at Love My Hair. I've been working on rostering project from the very beginning, so super excited to be here.
So my first question is, I'd love to know a bit more about the user research process. So who did you interview and what were you looking to find out?
It's a very good question. So it's very important to get the right people through the door so that we can get quality information in. So our focus was to get experts who have done rostering within the care service industry for years and years, so we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We used their time having interviews, running extensive surveys, workshops, you name it. So basically we know exactly when we go to build the tool, we're building what people actually need versus what we think the rostering tool should look like.
Amazing. So a really wide range of knowledge that you've gathered from the industry, from the people who are, actively doing rostering every day and facing these challenges, getting that information from them.
Exactly. I think added all up together, it's been, I think, decades worth of experience that we had under the belt to tap into.
What were some of the key findings that you got out of this process?
So there were quite a few, right? But there are a few that maybe stand out a little bit more. And the first one was having everything in one place. It's extremely important to have a single source of truth when you think about gathering information about the service user needs, what the care package entails, what the preferences are for carer's gender, for visit frequencies, all that. Another one that I would say is quite important to mention is the team members, the carers that are actually delivering the work. Having a rostering tool that helps you to make best rota based on their contracted hours, on their preferences, availability matters a lot as well, because that feeds into the job satisfaction.
I wonder then, throughout this process, were there any one or two standout moments for you where it was so clear that rostering and care management needed to be integrated?
I think it was evident throughout the whole process. Every single conversation that we had was always leading to the fact that there are so many different screens that you check, or so many different files, or there are so many different applications that a team member needs to use as well. So we saw over and over again that having all the records in one place will help not only administrators, service users, but also the team members.
Can you tell me a little bit then about how some of these findings have translated into the build?
Which one to pick, right? We've done so many cool things that people, I think, will appreciate. We built a mobile app, a way to record absences, ability to export data for your reporting needs. But I think one that stood out for me personally was a huge aha moment when all of the experts I've mentioned before, when we had them in one room, they all united in just talking about how much effort they spend in just checking manually. And the checks that they were doing, they took a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of mental effort as well. So it was very clear that we need to somehow help them to feel at ease. We are going to be building a monitoring dashboard as off the back of it. It will have a clear overview of event statuses, visits and shifts, so you can see if there are any approaching overdue that might require action. It will show you exactly all of the team members that are due to be clocking in and those who are already clocked in, seeing what exactly is happening within your service so that you can focus on what matters more.
So you and the team then have really listened throughout this process to the challenges that people that are building rosters are facing. How did you stay so focused on making the system so easy and intuitive to use?
I think that's something that we just do at Log My Care. It's not an option. The rest of the system is easy to use. That's what we are known for as well. The use of language, trying to mimic what you already have across in the industry, just that familiarity overall. This is what helps people just pick and start using the system without the need of going through extensive training or spending resource and time just to start using the system. So it's not about our tool and how fancy or how cool it looks. It's all about it being able to seamlessly blend into the background so that the people who are delivering the care can focus on delivering the care and not using the tool.
Rostering is launching later this year. Sign up and you'll be the first to know any updates and when it's launching.